So there's a question: is it worth the cost? A couple $1,000s to go somewhere for a period of time that maybe they won't do anything with this language afterwards. I'd say for a decent amount of people, and I guess I'm an example of that, is even though at the time I came to Japan, I couldn't speak much Japanese and didn't know a whole lot about the whole overall arching culture of Japan and stuff like that. I feel like as I got older, I started to really appreciate and really look back on my time in Japan as something that was super important. And I think as I've been getting older and trying to find things that motivate me and really excite me, and like, hey, how can I give back to people, to inspire younger people? I look back to my time in Japan and remember how inspired I was to see something different. And at the time when I first came, and then just thinking back on how much I changed because of the experience, even though it was only 2 weeks or so, and the homestay was a grand total of 4 days. I think, again, like I said earlier, it was so crazy to see that there are different people living on an entire different side of the world who share the same kind of human experiences. And so for me, that kind of broadened my horizons to see even as people, as you go through different things, especially the way that the world is now in the political sphere of what's going on, people are people at the core of it all. And so I'd say the program was totally worth it. Without MPJ, again, I don't know necessarily would I be back in Japan, or if I would have had my cultural lens, shifted in such a way that I would be able to be at the place that I am in life now. So I'd say, even though it's a short period of time, you never know what could happen. I think my host families, it says this all the time, that I've really become like family for them, and they've honestly become my Japanese family, so much so that I don't even really call them my host family. I call them my Nihon no Kazoku, which is my Japanese family. And so, it's a bond, and it's something we always talk about that we have between each other. So much so that they trusted me to look after their family member when they fell ill and eventually passed. And I think in Japanese culture, that's not something that is easy to necessarily get into. It's that inner circle of trust where you become like family and develop this connection, because it just takes time. And so I'd say, anybody that's interested, come, experience, have fun, make mistakes. It's a part of the entire experience, but I guarantee you'll have something to look back on and say, man, I really did that, or man, that was really inspiring, or man, I didn't know that people could be so similar but live such different lives. So I would encourage anybody to take it up, challenge it, have fun, and enjoy, because it's definitely worth seeing.